Our Showstoppers at CES 2018 coverage is proudly powered by Amazon. Help support our content by going to PLUGHITZLive.com/Amazon. Hey guys, Scott here with PLUGHITZ Live, part of the Tech Podcast Network. I am here at Showstoppers at CES 2018, and behind me I've got some colorful little toys and a speaker. We'll talk about it in a second, but go ahead and introduce yourself for me.
Hey, I'm Theo with Muse Labs, and we are the producer of Jukey. So Jukey is a smart speaker for kids. It actually stands for Jukebox for kids, and it's super easy to use.
Okay. So it's a speaker, and we have these little colorful toys.
Yeah.
How do these things go together?
It's super easy to use. Basically, you just need one of these characters. You pop it on top of the player, and it's playing a playlist. And if you use a different character, it's going to be playing a different playlist.
Okay. So I see that it's just touching together and starting to play. So I'm imagining there's NFC.
Yeah.
Okay. And is the music attached to the little puck, or is it customizable?
So the music is customizable. And you can do two things. You can so we have an app, right? I mean, the app allows you to, either copy the music to it. You can define what it is that you want. Or this is a Wi-Fi speaker. It's a smart speaker. So you can also use streaming services like commercial services or free services.
Very cool. So it connects itself to Wi-Fi so that you don't have to have it paired to anything, which I think is probably the point.
Absolutely.
And so, obviously, copying music to it from a phone might be a pain. Can you do it from a desktop as well?
Yeah. So we have a web app. You just open a browser. You go to my.jukey.rocks. It finds your device, and you have a super easy interface. You can drag and drop your music from your hard drive, or even directly from iTunes.
Very cool. And where did this come from? Because obviously, it's a very, very unique idea. We haven't seen anything quite like it. Where did this idea come from? There has to be a story.
Well, yeah, there is. It's actually a personal story. So I have two daughters, and at the time they were 3 and 4.5. And guess what? They asked me to play them a song. So I had to take my phone, and then I was playing them the song, and I had to play it over and over and over and over again.
Because that's how it works.
And then I've done a mistake. I actually handed them my phone, and then two things happened. One, my phone disappeared. And then two, my kids actually disappeared behind the phone.
Yeah.
So breaking all eye-to-eye communication.
Sure.
So there was something to do about it.
Sure. So the whole idea is to eliminate the screens in the music world, and it makes it a tactile experience too, instead of just a touch the screen.
Yeah, so it's a tactile and it's a fun experience. What actually we see is that we get videos from the parents with kids dancing. They just pop a figurine on top of a Jukey and the kids start dancing. They're mobile. They're actually free. They're not sitting down on a couch.
Sure.
They go ahead and play. So it's I'm very, very happy about it.
That's great. Obviously, it's for kids, and we know that durability is going to be a problem, because if you had left that phone in their hands too long, it was probably going to get cracked. I imagine this is designed with that in mind.
Yeah, it is designed with that in mind. There's some rubber parts here. It's very solid.
Very good. And I like the cloth lining on it. That's a nice touch. And of course, the very bright colors.
Yeah. Bright colors, and actually the cloth is splash proof, so the kids can drop some water or juice or
whatever,
yogurt, and you can still wash it. So
great. So is this something that's available today? Is it coming soon?
It's available today. We started shipping in November, so it's on the market right now.
Very cool.
Delivering to the US, to Canada, Europe.
And how much does this run, and what does it come with?
So basically the player and 5 characters comes at $199.
Okay, and I imagine the app is free to download?
Yes.
I know, it's a silly question, but I have to verify.
It's a relevant one.
Sure. Very nice.
And we're developing actually, services. So we'll do a lot of fun things like voicemail, so that you're actually able to leave, tell stories to your kids, and
Very cool.
and also like leave messages remotely. So.
And I imagine you could record reading a story and use it as an MP3 to put on there too, if you really wanted to.
Absolutely, and yeah, I think it's a really cool use case. So you can be, you're not always there. You can be traveling, so then your kid can still enjoy your bedtime story.
That's really cool. Well, I definitely appreciate you taking the time to talk to me today.
It's a great pleasure.
For continuing CES 2018 coverage, stay tuned to PLUGHITZLive.com/CES.